All right, so now the second thing women do that can destroy a man's confidence is trying to make him into something he's not. So, I've said it before. There's this quote that says, men marry women hoping they won't change. Women marry men hoping they will change. All right. And what I want to differentiate first is there's a difference between trying to get the best out of him versus trying to make him something he's not. So let's say, for example, and this is just a small example, let's say he can be affectionate, but he's not as affectionate as you would like, or you would like him to do certain things. Let's say, for example, though he can be affectionate, he doesn't greet you when he sees you when you come home with a kiss, and you would love for him to do that. All right, that's not really making him someone he's not. You're trying to improve. You're trying to get him to improve in an area that he does show an ability to tap into, but maybe there is some things he needs to adjust. Okay. Also, it could be the way that he speaks to you. All right. That it's helping him understand how to better communicate with you. I don't think that's trying to get him to be something that he's not. But let's just say, and I'm going to use this one because it's a very, very common one. Let's just say he has a job, and to him, he likes his job. And for the sake of this example, let's say he's making $65,000 a year. To him, he is comfortable there. And let's just say at this job, he's a manager. All right. He's happy with his manager position. He's happy with his 65,000. He's good. But in your mind, it's like, but you're so talented. You could own your own business. You could be running your own thing, right? So now you're trying to push him to that level. Now, here's the thing. There may be some instances where that guy really just needed the push, and he does have that in him. But many men are going to feel like you're trying to make me be something I'm not. I'm not trying to be someone's boss. I'm not trying to run my own company. I'm not trying to be some entrepreneur. I am happy where I am. And when you try to pull someone out of where they're happy, all right, to fit into a mold that you want to put them in, that creates a lot of tension, a lot of conflict, and a lot of insecurity, because now the question starts to form in his head, am I not good enough as I am? Am I really what she wants? Or is she just with me for now, hoping for something better? You see what I'm saying? Because you are not accepting him as he is. And it's a great thing. I just did a recent video with Pastor Kingsley. It's not out yet, but he talked about that. He has a book where he gives from A to Z, like using the different letters of the alphabet to explain what women need, what men need. And for A, he said women need affection, men need acceptance. All right? Men want to be accepted rather than you trying to always turn them into something else. So it can create a lot of frustration. Now, here's the thing. There are men who, out of loving you, out of a genuine desire of being with you, will try to embrace your vision of where you want this to go or who you want them to be. But again, it's like you got to understand, if he is not truly, genuinely excited about this, if it doesn't really resonate with him, it's going to start to get bad. It's going to start to feel like a burden to him and an annoyance to you, because the burden will be him trying to fit into something that doesn't really work for him, and the annoyance from you, because you're going to always feel like I have to be on top of him. I have to push him. I have to damn near in some situations do it for him. All right. And that right there, it just creates more battle. So there's already a drop in or a hit to the confidence in just the idea of wanting to change him. But then the battle that will incur from there between with this conflict at hand will add more to the insecurity, because trust and believe, chances are in those fights where there's this conflict, you may say some things that are even more hurtful. You may say some things that make him feel even more inadequate, okay? And it just goes downhill from there. So You just have to be mindful. And that's why it's so important to not necessarily date men for their potential. You have to date for their reality, who they are, what's their character. You have to find out what his vision is. And then ask yourself, am I cool with that? And can I enhance his vision? So not take his vision and give him my vision. It's going to be a problem. No. Can I pour into his vision and make it something bigger, better, stronger? That's the formula that's going to work. But making him something that he's not, big problem. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there. So you can correct me if I'm wrong, but one of the biggest complaints I get from women about men is the fact that men don't like opening up. Men don't like communicating and discussing issues.